Welcome to another edition of Catching Up, and certainly appreciate you taking the time to tune in. May's been an extremely busy month at the National Swine Registry, obviously getting prepared for our June and July events, but also going through the draft. And to begin, I just want to say thank you to all of those breeders and consigners that participated and put their faith in the NSR to merchandise their potential herd sires. A tremendous event. We were absolutely thrilled, and also thank you to all the buyers and people that participated online as well as joined us in person at Lucas Oil Stadium. We had a lot of great feedback and certainly are looking at things to improve and enhance that event, but to have an event that grosses over $385,000 in that time of the year and that type of platform, we're just absolutely humbled and thrilled. And so we're really looking forward to planning next year's event as well around the same time frame. I hope to have details about that here in the next few months, but really appreciate all of you that participated, went out and viewed the boars, and of course those of you breeders that chose to support and put your faith in the NSR to help you merchandise. Obviously, another component of our schedule in May has been preparing for the exposition, and we've shared before and multiple times a record number of entries, over 5,500 head entered across the board. And so what I want to encourage you to do here in the next couple of days and then really the next week leading into the exposition is we've tried to put out a lot of material both on our social media platforms and our websites and our e-blast, getting you updated information regarding the exposition. And I'd encourage you to take a little time and sit down and do that. We've tried to do it in a video format so it's a little more digestible than maybe going on and trying to search the website. And so we have information out regarding the schedule, the buildings we're going to be utilizing, the Purebred Influence Cross program. We know there's some questions around that being the first year, so we've tried to put information out around that. And we're also excited to share that here in Indiana, the COVID restrictions have been lifted, so we will not be requiring masks at the Indiana State Fairgrounds compared to maybe some of the information you had seen earlier. We presented that information with the information we had, and just like everything that's been through the pandemic, we give you as much updates as we can when we get that information. So no masks are required, certainly encouraged if you haven't been vaccinated, but again, no mask being required at Indianapolis. And we just really appreciate and hope everyone is looking forward to that event. Certainly we're excited. It's obviously exciting and a bit stressful as well preparing for that event, so we just ask that you be patient and work with us. And of course, many of you, this will be your first time at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, and it'll be the first time for us hosting this particular event there as well. And so if you have questions or comments or just any type of clarification, feel free to reach out to us. We certainly think that we've presented a lot of information here the last few weeks, but I also want to make sure that you have a comfortable and smooth experience, whether you're participating from a junior side of things or coming as an open breeder consignor or looking to purchase some breeding stock. We want to make sure everybody has an enjoyable experience, especially with it being the first year in Indianapolis. Another piece of our time we've been preparing for here in the month of May and preparing through June is for the National Junior Summer Spectacular and Summer Type Conference going on in Louisville, Kentucky in July. Again, a record number of entries for that event, well over 3,600 head, and so we're excited to see all of you there. Certainly we're going to spend a lot of time preparing here in June, and then after we head to the exposition, a quick turnaround for us to prepare for that event. So if you have questions on that, please feel free to reach out to the staff. And again, we're going to be putting out some more video messaging on that when we return from the exposition in Indianapolis. But a lot of information on the website, and looking forward to that event as well. And as we wrap up here, we'll have some representation at the World Pork Expo as well in Des Moines. So if you're visiting the commercial trade show there, we'd encourage you to visit with Dr. Doug Newcomb or myself while you're there. And also just ask that as you prepare and look through your summer show schedule, as always, we're here to meet your pedigree needs. Please be prepared and proactive as it comes to getting closer to county fair and state fair season. We really appreciate that, as well as we do appreciate our members' understanding and patience as we work through having limited staff in the office during our two primary summer events, the exposition and the National Junior Summer Spectacular and Summer Type Conference. So we'll, as always, be posting posting messaging regarding our hours and our staffing during those time periods, but we do appreciate your patience and understanding as we work through those scenarios and those particular shows. So in closing, again, I've been a very busy month, as it always seems to be in the month of May, preparing for our summer shows. From the bottom of our hearts here as staff and boards and representing the National Swine Registry, we thank you for your participation in these events and the participation that's going to be coming over the next few months and weeks. We're really excited to see all of you. Certainly we didn't have this opportunity a year ago, and so getting the opportunity to see you in person at a live event of this caliber with this type of exciting new initiative is going to be something we're really humbled to present with you and to work with you here in the future. So of course, if you have any questions, reach out to your respective NSR staff or field staff regarding these events. And we look forward to seeing you here in Indianapolis in a couple weeks. Look forward to seeing you in Louisville in a few weeks after that. Hope everyone's doing well, and we'll see you in Indianapolis.